With Turkey's currency crashing, the government's response has been to blame outsiders and double down on bad economic policy that's only making it worse. The Turkish lira had lost almost half its value against the dollar this year before recovering slightly overnight, and there are already signs that it's dragging down markets in Asia. The crisis accelerated last Friday after President Trump promised to double tariffs on Turkish exports because of Turkey's continued detention of American pastor Andrew Brunson. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said his nation is under siege. Today he announced a boycott of U.S. electronics. Turks who have seen their buying power cut in half are worried. This man says, "For real, right now we think about the U.S. dollar when we go to sleep and when we get up." Making matters worse, President Erdogan has ruled out the possibility of higher interest rates, which is exactly what many economists say is needed.
So structural problems plus problems with U.S. all came together and created a perfect storm.
Erdogan now wants to arrest so-called economic terrorists on social media. That's anyone who says negative things about the economy. Some say Turkey is already a de facto dictatorship, and by virtue of its location, sitting between the Middle East and Europe, it's one of the most strategically important nations in the world. There's concern it may turn its back on the U.S. and NATO and become an ally of Russia or China. Foreign policy analyst Dr. Christopher Hull believes it's already happened.
Erdogan himself is proving that he's hostile to America, he's hostile to the West, he's hostile to our values. He is much too closely aligned with the global Jihad movement. He's creating an Islamic state.
And no matter what happens to the economy, Turkish journalist Abdullah Bozkurt says Erdogan will never leave office because he would lose immunity to prosecution in 2 corruption scandals.
He's afraid of those, investigation be opened against him. So he'll be looking at huge legal troubles.
So Turkish citizens are in for a rough ride as a combative Erdogan clings to power, takes swings at the United States, and the Turkish currency continues to get battered. Dale Hurd, CBN News.